Hey, this is a shout out to Promoter TV. My name is Rob West. They call me the Train Man. I'm the world's only black full-time professionally recognized railroad artist. I've been painting trains full-time for 26 years now. This, one of my most recent pieces, is called A Long Hard Journey, and it encapsulates the entire history and legacy of we as African Americans in this country. And actually, it's about we the people here in the United States. It shows the train that our president went to the inauguration on. And of course, the president and the first lady are here. People such as Gandhi that influenced Dr. King. And of course, it was by way of Dr. King that gave us the freedoms that allowed us to have the first black president, and have an African American who's the president of the most powerful nation on this planet, the United States. And so Walter Cronkite represents freedom of speech, John Kennedy, my son who just got back serving our country in Iraq, Geronimo, Willie Mays, there's Selena. Jack Hurd is the owner of the private passenger car here. Abraham Lincoln, George Bush Sr. These two kids represent the legacy of Dr. King's dream. This is his I Have a Dream speech come to life when he mentioned the little black girls and little white boys getting together. And because our First Lady is making education reforms, I decided to put books in each one of their hands. Education, this is our future. This is our past, the black unknown Confederate soldier. There were 80,000 soldiers that fought for the Confederacy. Mahalia Jackson, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, there's Oprah Winfrey. My grandfather was a Pullman porter, those illustrious gentlemen that worked for the railroads that helped improve life for hundreds of thousands of African Americans. My publicist, Mike, Hillary Clinton, Ryan White. This represents the generation before us, those people that paid the ultimate cost and sacrifice for us to enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy today. So this is your granddad, my granddad, everybody's granddad.
Yeah.
This piece of Chicago at night is called Chicago Nights. Tie painting lights up under the limelight. If you notice, the Illinois Central Railroad was instrumental in bringing hundreds of thousands of African Americans from the lower Delta region up into Chicago and Kansas City and St. Louis for a search of a better life. It's ironic that years later, Johnson Publishing built their international headquarters right here on Michigan Avenue, right next to the Essex Inn and the Conrad Hilton. My background is in architecture, so this kind of expounds on what Chicago looked like during the 50s and 60s. And for those of you from Chicago, there's a bag of Jay's potato chips.
Oh man, I eat Jay's potato chips, man.
Got to have that in there.
The hot can, man. I like the hot can, man.
Oh man, I have to bring some next time. Myself as a Pullman porter helping Lauren Bacall onto the train as Humphrey Bogart kind of looks out into space.
That what you said your dad used to do, then?
This is what my granddad used to do.
Yeah, your granddad. Yeah.
And so what better way to carry on his legacy than painting myself doing what he did best.
Yeah.
If you do 180 degrees, it's my granddad's Pullman porter's cap.
The official.
Yes, that's the official thing. And this whole shrine is dedicated to my grandfather, who was a Pullman porter. And I will be embarking on a lecture called The Journey from Chains to Trains to Change towards the end of this year. And I'm going to be going
Oh, you might say that too fast, huh? Say that again. You going to do what now?
I will be embarking on a tour to give lectures in high schools and college campuses and civic organizations, black neighborhood YMCA groups. The name of the lecture is called The Journey from Chains to Trains to Change. And it encapsulates our entire history by us being here in the United States, starting out with slavery, and we're going up through the old Negro gospel spirituals that sang of trains as metaphors and symbols and places to go for their escape north by way of the Underground Railroad. And that whole lecture takes you through the legend of the Buffalo Soldiers, the Pullman porters, the mass migration of African Americans from the south to the north by way of the railroads, the wonderful story and legend of John Henry, Duke Ellington, Take the A Train. It runs through trains and railroading, run through our history like a railroad track runs through our backyard. Mm-hmm. And so to whom much is given, much is required. So here I am, the painter of trains, and so that's what I'll be doing by turning the artwork almost into
a movie.
A movie, exactly.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
Lecture and even a documentary. But this is just some of the artwork. I'm working on a painting as we speak. This is called, I haven't named that yet, but this is Apocalyptic Times, when the lamb lays down with the lion. And there's paradise in the background, and angels and crosses and symbols of Christianity, as well as our past. Even even Islam for that example, because we all are one God. At any rate, this is a gift from our Creator, the Most High.
Yeah.
And
we listen, we keep it rolling.
yeah, it's all good. And so I decided to paint trains 26 years ago, and I haven't looked back.
Haven't stopped yet.
Haven't stopped yet. This train is on the main line, and we're rolling.
That's what it do, man.
Yes.
Stay
yes.
tuned. This guy works hard, man. Like this hard work. This is you can't pay for this, man. You can't pay for this type of knowledge. This is just priceless. So I really appreciate you getting this interview for me.
Absolutely.
And I'll make sure I get it to you. Y'all stay tuned for more.
God bless y'all. Happy railroading. Stay on that train.
On that train.